Alright, EM Ascension. Pretty average base stats. Catalyst. Weaves memories of lovely dreams, entering Dream Drifter state, where she floats above ground and dealing 1 instance of AoE animo damage to nearby opponents. Dream Drifter will deal AoE animo damage to nearby opponents at regular interval. Increase swirl damage that nearby party members deal based on her EM. Dream Drifter will end when Mizuki leaves the field or uses her skill again. Lasts for 5 seconds. Is this multiplicative or additive? This is probably additive, right? So it's not that good. Can she use scroll? She doesn't have Night Soul, so no, right? Like 2k more scroll damage? Yeah, it seems pretty low. Burst summons forth countless lovely dreams and nightmares that pull in nearby opponents or objects and opponents, dealing AoE animo damage and summoning a junior member of her kind. Mini Baku follows a current active character at regular intervals. The Mini Baku will create one Yumemizuki specialty snack nearby. After a nearby active character picks up the specialty snack, if their HP is higher than 70%, the snack will explode and unleash a Munen shockwave, dealing 1 instance of AoE animo damage to a nearby opponent. Otherwise, it will heal the one who picked it up based on Mizuki's EM. If some time passes without a stack being picked up, it will explode. Is it every second or every 2 seconds? Any knowers in chat? It gets a lot. So is it every second? Every 0.75 seconds. Oh, with 4 hit, 1.2 second ICD. I see. So animo up every 1.5 seconds then. Interesting. Passive, when Yumemizuki Mizuki triggers Swirl while in her Dream Drifter state, Dream Drifter's duration increases by 2. Okay, that's a big... Because I was like, how the fuck is she like doing anything with a 5-second duration on this? Like, what are you supposed to do? But yeah, so... Duration increased by 2.5 seconds, up to twice. So 10 seconds duration. Okay. And when Yumemizuki Mizuki is in the Dream Drifter state, when other nearby party members hit opponents with Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, or Electro, her EM will increase by 100. Okay, is it just me or is this character fucking dog shit? This character looks awful. These numbers are fucking worthless. She's standard? Ah, I see. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Here, more data. Particle generation, 1 particle when her E hits, at most 4 times per E. In her Dream Drifter, she attacks once every 0.75 seconds. Default 7. ICD is 1.2. So every second hit. You can't use normal or charge attacks. Initial Q applies to you. Yeah. Wait, see, since she's a standard character, her constellations do matter. Okay. If you guys didn't lie to me. C1. When Yumemizuki Mizuki is in Dream Drifter, she will continuously apply the 23 Nights Awaiting effect to one nearby opponent for 3 seconds every 3.5 seconds. When an opponent is affected by animo damage, triggered swirl reactions. Wait, what? What other than animo damage could be triggering swirl reactions? How can a swirl reaction not be animo damage triggered? I guess technically, if you're against a fucking animo hypostasis, like, sure, I guess. I guess they really, really wanted to make sure that you couldn't have a slightly fine, interesting mechanic against the animo hypostasis. Pinky, I guess. I am fairly certain there is no enemy in the game that maintains a self-animo aura other than the animo hypostasis. You cannot trigger swirl on an enemy with an element other than animo against any enemy other than the animo hypostasis. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the slimes don't have innate animo. Neither does the Eye of the Storm. Neither do the beasts. Anyways. This effect will be cancelled. And the swirl instance has its damage against its opponent increased by 900% of Mizuki's EM. Which is pretty much double damage, I guess. So basically, 1 swirl every 3.5 seconds does double damage. That's okay. It's kind of whatever. C2, when entering Dream Drifter, every point of EM will increase party members' pyro, hydro, cryo, and electro damage by 0.02, which is like 20%. That's kind of whatever. C3, increase level of... Is that skill or burst? Skill. Of skill by 3. C4, picking up the burst thingy will both deal damage and heal. And will restore 5 energy. That's also kind of worthless. C5 burst level is kind of worthless. And C6, while Yumemizuki Mizuki is in the Dream Drifter state, swirl damage dealt by nearby party members can crit, with crit rate fixed at 30% and crit damage fixed at 100%. That's funny, but it's not even that good. Yeah, this character is dog shit, dude. Jesus Christ. Is she worse than Daya? That's the question. Check Sig. EM increased by 120 for 6 seconds after triggering Swirl. EM increases by 96 for 9 seconds after skill hits an opponent. EM increased by 32 for 30 seconds after burst hits an opponent. Yeah, that's kind of bad, dude. The fuck ton of EM? I mean, sure, but who cares? Is it gonna beat TTDS? No. No. Wouldn't it be kind of okay on Milani? I mean, sure, I guess, but you can't get the swirl passive on Milani. And you don't want to open with burst either. And your skill doesn't hit. Wait, no, actually, this is worthless on Milani. What the fuck? You're not triggering swirl. You're not hitting opponents with elemental skill. And you use your burst at the end of your rotation, not the start. This is actually an empty passive from Milani. Literally empty. Because the only buff she gets is this one, but she gets it after the end of her last hit. But yeah, I guess technically it's 30 EM for the second rotation. True. Good point. 30 EM on the second rotation. You're right. You're so right. God, yeah, this is not it. Is that the only new character coming next patch? Wait, that's actually so good. My primos are safe, dude. Holy fuck. Finally! A 5.x character that I don't want to get. Wow, that grouping is awful! What the hell? That's actually pretty much like Sucrose's burst, dude. Okay, unironically, I think that the character design is like not bad. Like, it's a really cool idea to have a character like this. Like, I think this is a really cool design. The thing is, a swirl carry is inherently going to be completely worthless in single target, and generally pretty bad outside of the content that they've been actively staying away from for the past 2 years. 3 years. Ever since Inazuma came out, honestly. Well, not Inazuma, I guess. Ever since... it was like end of Inazuma that they started fucking over Freeze, right? Just look at the Abyss? Oh. Is there gonna be an Abyss just for her? Oh boy. Oh wait, that's gonna be funny, actually. Spiral Abyss. Is it this one? Oh, swirl damage dealt by the active character increased by 200%. Defeat 20 enemies. Defeat 22 enemies. Defeat 18 enemies. You know what the worst part is? The worst part is she's still gonna be so much worse than Venti. Holy fuck. That's hilarious. That's so funny, dude. That's so fucking funny. Characters, charged attack, cryo damage. Okay, what are they doing to Abyss 12? Why are Abyss Leyline coming back like this, dude? Fuck. Why are... I guess Risley's getting a rerun, huh? Or Ganyu? Maybe both? Fuck, dude. And then after that, elemental skill hydro damage. Who is that again? Oh, I guess it's Farina? Perhaps? Probably. It's a Farina Siege Win rerun, chat! It's Farina Siege Win! Paul, dude! Oh boy. Yeah, no, this is probably Plunge Attack. I wonder if it's Shannon or Shao. This is looking like a Shao side. What is a Secret Source Automaton Configuration Device? Fuck! This can't be a Shao Abyss, actually. This is not a Shao Abyss. This is actually 4 million HP too? Like, fuck, dude! 4.3 million HP on this enemy? It's gonna be really good for Maoika, isn't it? These leaves will get you in a better mood. Tower event. Limited time event, not a permanent feature. Not a good start. 5 towers in total, each with 25 floors. Okay. Enemy levels and HP increase as you progress through the floors. Clearing a floor within 30 seconds unlocks the next challenge. This mode supports co-op. Whoa! If a friend clears floor 19 in solo, you can receive a buff from that friend during your challenge. Character switching is not allowed, but can consume food items. Chat, this is really good. This is really fucking good. Mizuki ICD. Yeah, she attacks about once every 0.75 seconds. She hits, yeah, with 1.2 second ICD. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's 1.24 hit, right? So you're not going to be able to do the, like, cookie stuff where you can alternate applications between multiple different enemies. Wait. No, you will be able to. Whatever, I don't know. Okay, how fast does a Q hit, though? This says it has default ICD, but it doesn't say how fast it hits, so... World damage comparison? Dude, this is so ass. Fuck, man. But yeah, it's looking like Mizuki is, like, really bad. To be fair, this isn't considering EC damage. I mean, that's true. And, like, unironically, yeah, in Taser teams, like, the swirl damage is kind of not gonna matter. It's mostly gonna be EC damage. But yeah, no. I mean, like, realistically, it's not gonna be bad, but it's also just not gonna be good. Give me the sort of stuff that, like, no reason to go for this character pretty much ever. Isn't she just worse than Sucrose? In terms of output, this should be better than Sucrose. However, her grouping looks like it's a lot worse than Sucrose. And in teams that rely on swirl damage, like Taser, you kind of care more about the enemies being grouped close enough for your swirl AoE to hit than you do about the actual amount of swirl hits. So in practice, I don't actually expect it to be better than Sucrose for Taser. Plus, she can't even normal attack during her skill.